One more beautiful consideration. I think this really helps give an example of how much we should long for the Eucharist, appreciate the Eucharist, love our Lord Jesus in the Eucharist. The life of Venerable Cardinal Francis Xavier Nguyen Van Thuan in Vietnam. When he was Archbishop of Saigon, he was imprisoned by the communists. He was arrested in 1975. He was prisoner for 13 years, and this included 9 years in solitary confinement. And his major concern as he was getting arrested was, will I be able to celebrate the Eucharist, to celebrate Mass? The captors allowed him, after being arrested, to write to his family for necessities. And so he asked his family for clothes and for toiletries, but then he also asked, please also send some wine for my stomach ache. And his family knew what that meant. And so when they sent him the food and the clothes, they also included this medicine bottle that was marked medicine for stomach aches. And they also sent him hosts that were hidden in things like flashlights. And so he was able to celebrate Mass there in his cell each day around 3 p.m. He would celebrate Mass with 3 drops of wine, 1 drop of water in the palm of his hand, and just a few crumbs of those hosts. Later, when he would tell about this, he would say, these were the most beautiful Masses of my life. He would lap up the precious blood from his hand, and he would pray to Jesus for the grace to drink the bitter chalice, to unite his sufferings to those of Christ, for the good of souls, for the good of the world. Eventually, he was taken out of solitary confinement, and he was placed in a re-education camp. He was placed in a room with 50 other prisoners. And so when nightfall would come, the lights were out, 9:30 p.m., he would bow over his bed and celebrate the Mass and give the tiniest particles of the Eucharist in Holy Communion to the faithful prisoners there under a mosquito net. He would also take tiny particles and reserve them in aluminum from cigarette packets. He kept one of these makeshift tabernacles from a cigarette paper in his pocket, and he distributed others to faithful prisoners so that when everyone was together for the indoctrination sessions, they would be able to sneak them to other Catholics in other groups. And so all throughout the area, they would be taking turns adoring our Lord Jesus present in the Eucharist among them. So from all that, we can learn that Jesus should be our everything. Jesus in the Eucharist should mean everything to us. He gives us this profound, lasting reflection. If you have lost everything, but still have the Blessed Sacrament, you actually still have everything, because you have the Lord of heaven present on earth. Let's hear that one more time. If you have lost everything, but you still have the Blessed Sacrament, you actually still have everything, because you have the Lord of heaven present on earth.